This is the story of a man who waited for help and slowly ruined his own life. His name was Ryan. Ryan lived an ordinary and predictable life. He had a small job, basic income, and a simple daily routine. He was not poor, but he was never moving forward. Ryan often felt that something was missing in his life, but he did not know how to fix it. Ryan believed one dangerous idea. He believed someone would save him. He believed that one day a better job would come without effort. He believed that one day someone would notice his struggle and help him. He believed that life would improve on its own if he waited long enough. Because of this belief, Ryan avoided responsibility. Every morning, Ryan woke up and went to work. He completed his tasks slowly and without focus. He avoided extra effort. When problems appeared, he complained instead of solving them. When things became difficult, he waited instead of acting. At work, Ryan often repeated the same thoughts. He said his boss should guide him. He said his company should train him. He said someone should show him the right path. He waited for support, but he never took control himself. After work, Ryan wasted time. He watched videos, scrolled on his phone, and talked about his problems. He spoke about unfair life and bad luck, but he never worked on improving himself. Waiting became his habit. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. Nothing changed. Ryan watched other people move forward. Some learned new skills. Some changed jobs. Some improved their lives step by step. Ryan stayed in the same place. He felt angry and frustrated, but he blamed others. He blamed his boss. He blamed the system. He blamed bad luck. He never blamed himself. Ryan often told himself, "If someone helps me, I will change." But help never came. One day, Ryan lost his job. The company reduced workers and kept only those who showed responsibility and effort. Ryan was shocked. He felt scared and confused. For the first time, waiting had real consequences. At home, Ryan waited again. He waited for a call. He waited for advice. He waited for someone to guide him. No one came. Bills arrived. Savings reduced. Pressure increased. Ryan felt stress, but stress did not turn into action. He still waited. Waiting felt easier than facing reality. One evening, Ryan sat alone and thought deeply. For the first time in years, he asked himself an honest question. What if no one is coming to save me? That question changed everything. Ryan realized a painful truth. He thought about how many years he had spent waiting. He waited for motivation. He waited for confidence. He waited for someone to notice his struggle. But waiting never solved his problems. It only made them bigger. Waiting felt safe because it required no effort. But safety without action slowly destroys progress. Ryan realized that responsibility is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Taking control means facing mistakes, learning new skills, and accepting failure. Avoiding responsibility feels easy, but it creates long-term pain. In that moment, Ryan accepted that no one owed him success. If his life was going to improve, he had to act. Ryan understood something important. Life does not rescue people who wait. Life responds to people who act. He saw his past clearly. Every time he waited for help, time moved forward without him. Every time he avoided responsibility, his problems grew. Waiting was not patience. Waiting was avoidance. Ryan finally accepted the truth. No one is coming to save you. Parents grow old. Friends are busy. Employers care about results. Life gives opportunities, not guarantees. This realization was painful, but it was also freeing. Ryan decided to take responsibility. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, he started small. He updated his skills. He searched for jobs daily. He planned his time carefully. He stopped waiting for permission. He stopped blaming others. Some days were hard. Some days he felt tired. Some days he wanted to quit and return to waiting. But Ryan reminded himself of one thing. If he did not save himself, no one would. Slowly, progress appeared. Ryan felt stronger. His confidence grew. He stopped complaining. He stopped waiting. He started acting. Ryan learned the most important lesson of his life. No one is coming to save you. And that is why you must save yourself. This story teaches us a clear lesson. Waiting for help keeps people weak. Responsibility makes people strong. When you take ownership of your life, change becomes possible. The moral of this story is simple and direct. No one is coming to save you. Your life is your responsibility. Now ask yourself honestly, are you waiting for help, or are you taking control today? Small choices repeated every day decide your future. Waiting feels easy, but growth demands action. If this story made you think, write "I take responsibility" in the comments. Subscribe and watch more stories on this channel to improve your English and your future.